What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another KingJvpes thrift video. Now, a couple of things before we head out to the thrift stores I want to address first. You guys went crazy on the last video. It easily went over 1K likes, so the Olympus camera that you guys seen me find in the last thrift video is going to be given away, which I'm actually about to do right now. Okay, here it is right here, the Olympus stylus zoom camera that you guys see me find in the last video. One thing that I wanted to make note of really quick, because I was going through some of the comments, it seemed like everybody understood how to answer the prompt, but one detail that is very important to winning these giveaways is leaving your Instagram handle. And this is a crucial step in winning the giveaways because this is gonna allow me to message you guys directly on Instagram. I will not be messaging you guys through YouTube or any other app for that matter. My official Instagram account, KingJvpes, is the only account that you will ever see me message from if you won a giveaway. Be aware of the scammers because there's sometimes a ton of them in the comments. But here we go, I'm gonna pull up the comments on the video here. I don't know if you guys can see that right over here. And I'm just gonna go through and select one at random. Boom, 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 boom. Go up a few times, go down a few times. And boom, here's our winner. All right, so the winner of the Olympus stylus zoom camera goes to the one and only Caleb Poe. His Instagram handle is gonna be on the bottom there, the Caleb Poe. And he says the reason why he enjoys shooting film in 2025 is he really enjoys the process of film and the look just can't be exactly replicated in digital. So huge congratulations to Caleb, man. DM me on Instagram unless I've DM'd you already. You are the winner of this Olympus stylus zoom camera. Like they have some heat on the shelf right now. Point and shoots, that is. I think we're gonna take a look at a few here.
You need anything?
Just this, the case right here, please. Yes, please. Thank you. Could be in here. Little Canon Digicam. $75 is crazy. Yeah, those right there, please. Thank you. Little Olympus camera, not something that I would go for though. Little Ricoh camera. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. $20 as well. Check this out, little Minolta 50mm 1.7 lens, autofocus lens. Kind of degraded already, not in good condition. $13 though, you know what I mean? That's a good deal for anybody out there who just wants a 50mm lens. $13, can't beat that. All right, you guys, we made it to the next thrift store. Now, real quick before we go in there, I don't think I'm gonna be doing too much talking, but I found this spot online. It was a little bit low key. I don't remember if I've been to this one or not, but this is one of those thrift stores where you kind of park and you enter these little stalls, and each little stall has something for you to check out. So let's get in there real quick. It's a little bit more hot than I thought it was gonna be today, man. But anyways, let's get inside. You know this is a low key spot when this is what you see right here walking up. So much random stuff in here. Like, check this out. You got like random light bulbs, spare parts. Last question.
Hi.
Do you guys sell like old cameras by any chance?
We do, but they sell out really quickly. Like
they do?
35mm and stuff like that.
Yeah, 35.
Yeah, we do get them, but basically, you know, the same week we get them in, they sell.
Somebody buys it up?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if we want to check back, we get them frequently.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Can I just see this one? How often do you guys get cameras?
I don't know, it's
very rare. Thank you. All right, so I'm at the next thrift store here, man. We are in Berkeley, California. It's been a minute since I've been to this particular thrift store. I think the first time I ever went was like in 2016 or 2017, and they had some really good stuff. But since then, I have not been back. And I really like this place because it's sort of like a warehouse style thrift store. So a ton of different things to look for. But check this out, man. We got on the bottom here a couple of different lenses. You can't really tell what's inside of there. Top shelf, you got some flashes, some Polaroids. To be honest, I don't really see any cameras yet. Maybe they don't have any, or maybe someone already bought it all. Who knows? But look at this, man. Tripods for days. Holy smokes. Thank you. All right, you guys, we made a stop in San Francisco. I grabbed some coffee and also got myself a little sandwich here. And I kind of wanted to take a break from thrifting for a little bit because we are 0 for 3 on the film cameras today. Like I said in the intro, there's days where I want to go thrifting and there's days where I just want to be completely indulged in photography. And today was kind of a half and half type of day for me. You know what I mean? I still wanted to hit the thrift store so I can make this thrift video. But at the same time, I still want to get out here and practice my craft. You know what I mean? Photography is very, very much similar to, you know, like playing an instrument, where if you don't practice it enough, you will end up losing your touch. So the plan is I'm going to just walk around San Francisco, probably for the next maybe 2 hours, practice my photography. I'm not shooting film today. This is a Fujifilm X-T5. And I know what you guys are saying, like, when did you get a Fujifilm camera? Pause. I actually bought this for video, hence why I have that little grip there. But I wanted to practice today, just do some street photography and really get out here to document the color. But before we go out into the city, make some photographs, and then hit some thrift stores later on, I want to give a huge thank you and shout out to the sponsor for this portion of the video, which are the good folks over at Squarespace. Squarespace is your all-in-one platform to build a beautiful online presence and run your business. Now, whether you are a professional photographer or you're just someone who's getting started, a website is an absolute essential for your photography. And if you've never created a website before, Squarespace has you covered with cutting-edge design tools like Blueprint AI, which allows you to just answer a few questions and it'll help tailor the perfect website for you. Or if you want to start from scratch, you can choose from one of Squarespace's award-winning templates to get started within minutes. Additionally, you can create beautiful galleries and portfolios displaying some of your best work, whether that be portraiture or even street photography. And one of my favorite features is the online e-commerce shops you can set up that allows you to sell both physical as well as digital products. Now, I've been using Squarespace for over 6 years, and one thing that I can appreciate is that Squarespace always introduces new features, making your website always updated and modern. So to build your dream website today, head over to squarespace.com/KingJvpes and enter promo code KingJvpes at checkout, and you guys can get 10% off of your first purchase of a domain or a website. Huge thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. All right, you guys, good morning, man. So it's a completely different day. I actually just got back from Oregon. I was on a little road trip photo adventure with It's Jobra, also known as Joseph Jimenez online. And we have a video coming out within the next week here. So many beautiful views. And yeah, I really want you guys to check that video out. But when I first started this thrift video, after shooting in the city, I actually couldn't even go back to another thrift store. It was probably the end of the day already. So I just went back home and said I would pick it up a different day. And so that is essentially what I'm going to be doing now. I'm here in a different part of the Bay Area that I've never actually thrifted at before. We have about 6 or 7 that I'm planning to go to in this area, and fingers crossed we could find something good. So let's get inside, man, and let's keep on going. So this is the First time I've been to this particular thrift store. Let's see what they got. Alright, unfortunately nothing in that thrift store. They had some cameras, just nothing really good. And you know, it's kind of a curse doing these thrift videos sometimes, because like, it's not the fact that we can't find cameras. There's plenty of cameras in the thrift stores. It's just, I want to make sure to get something good for y'all, because I'm not just thrifting for myself anymore. I'm thrifting for you guys as well. So, and sort of in a sense, there's a little bit more pressure doing these thrift videos now. And I don't want to give you guys, you know, anything whack. You know what I mean? I could have easily just picked up the first camera we seen, but that's not what I want to do. If I'm going to get a camera for my viewers, I want to make sure that, first of all, it works. But secondly, it's also a good piece of equipment that is capable of making great images. So the search continues. We are 0 for 2 on the first 2 thrift stores here, but let's keep it going. There's a big thrift store right here, guys. You stay woo. All right, you guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm getting a little desperate. We are hitting up every single thrift store in this area. We're not going home until I find a camera. All right, man, what just happened? We went to a lot of different thrift stores, actually. The first kind of segment, we went to like, I want to say 3 or 4. And then today we went through like 7 or 8 of them, and we literally could not find anything. This has actually never happened before in a thrift video. Now, the crazy thing is, you guys are tripping if you think I would make you watch this entire video without some sort of payoff. So I'm still going to be giving you some cameras away. Actually, I'm going to try to give away 2 this video. I mean, you deserve it. You watch this video till the very end, and I will stay true to my word, and that is every time I do a thrift video, I will be giving away a camera. Now, before I show you the 2 cameras that I am going to be giving away in this video, I want to kind of explain the rules once more. First and foremost, subscribe down below. Next up, follow me over on Instagram at KingJvpes. This is absolutely essential because this is essentially the only way I will be contacting and reaching out to you if you do win the giveaway. Also, get this video to 1,000 likes. Again, these thrift videos are not eligible for a giveaway until we hit 1K likes, so make sure you do that really quick. And of course, the last thing you need to do here is answer the prompt for today's thrift video. Now, the prompt for today's video is going to be simple. All I'm going to ask is that you leave a comment down below about what your favorite art inspirations are. Is it strictly only photography? Do you look at other forms and genres of art that kind of help you with your own photography? Why is the cat doing that? And I guess the idea behind this is, photography itself is a genre that we all know and love. We go film camera thrifting to find these different tools. But when it comes to actually creating work and making art, I think it's really important that sometimes we look outside of the box and draw inspiration from other forms and genres of art. And that is essentially what I'm going to be asking you today. What other forms of art are you ingesting? You draw inspiration from maybe like music, anything of that matter. I want to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section down below, because after last video, your guys' response were really interesting and I want to hear more of your thoughts as well. So what art inspirations do you have outside of photography? Comment them down below. Now, but on the real, I want to give away 2 different cameras. The first one right here, folks, is going to be the Konica Auto S2. Now, this is a rangefinder camera that I actually did find in a thrift episode a few months back. I want to say maybe actually maybe last year. Now, for those of you who don't know what this camera is, it is a true rangefinder camera. And I actually did a recent video about it, shooting alongside the Olympus XA and showing off some of the results and what it can do, because it actually performs really, really well. Now, this is going to be the first camera that I'm going to be giving away. I also have a second camera here that I want to give away as well, which happens to be in this Pelican case right here. By the way, look at my Pelican case, man. This took a while to collect, man. You know what I mean? Like, different photographers, different brands, different companies that I've worked with. So the next camera that I wanted to give away is just a plain Jane SLR camera, you know, what I started photography with, and that is the Asahi Pentax Spotmatic SP. Now this camera is essentially mint condition. It's going to come with a beautiful 55mm 1.8 lens. I don't know if you guys can see how beautiful that lens is up there. And actually both of these cameras right here are essentially mint condition. I will be sending this one out with a case as well. And you know, someone asked me in the last video, why are you giving cameras away to your viewers? You know what I mean? And the truth of the matter is, it's really just for the love of film photography. You know, film photography has done so much great for my life. It's helped me find my passion. It's helped me kind of develop this platform, the brand, all of the above. And I always think about, you know, just how grateful I am to my community. You guys really built this yourself. And without you guys, I would not be anything. You know what I mean? I would literally not be in this position to be able to give these cameras back to you. And that's essentially why I'm doing it. It's more so of a thank you for being around all these different years and just keeping up with my photography, keeping up with my YouTube channel, following my story. And it truly, truly means the world to me. So thank you everybody who has supported me, you know, over the years. And I really hope you continue to support me in the future, because I have a lot more to offer to y'all. But there it is, folks. These are the next two cameras we're going to be giving away. Follow the steps down below. And for the love of photography, make sure to subscribe as well. There's unfortunately sometimes going to be some negativity, and that just comes with sharing your work and putting yourself out there, which is something that every photographer needs to do. And I guess what I just want to say here is that there's going to be a lot of buzz, there's going to be a lot of negativity. I mean, your work, when you put yourself out there, is exposed to the entire world. And that comes with, you know, unfortunately, sometimes people bashing your work or maybe even talking negatively about your work. I mean, just last week, a photographer reached out to me and said that, like, you know, he's in a photography class and, you know, his friends kind of bully him because his work isn't that great, I guess. I don't know, but I didn't like that one bit. You know, I feel like there's constructive criticism that you can give to people. You can, you know, always try to work and adjust. Do not let someone rain on your shine. In the great words of Sailor, like, who are you to rain on my shine? And you know what? It happens to me all the time. You know, as I'm trying to progress with my photography, I'm trying to get better every single day. There's people out there who talk, and that's purely just talk. It doesn't matter if you're getting after it, if you're going out there and you're doing the actual physical thing. None of what they say matters unless it's your close friends and, you know, you trust them. Don't let anyone deter you from putting yourself out there, from sharing your work and taking those opportunities, because it's within that process that most people start to see success. And all it really comes down to is consistency and how much love you have for the game.
The sound now. You're awfully quiet while I cry out for you. Oh, I know you don't